Hello and welcome, my lovely Cancer. This is your card, the Chariot, and the two opposing energies there. You see the masculine and the feminine cat being run by the knight. Woo! A little flustered there outside. Welcome to my channel. I am the Queen of Clovers, and this is a general reading for my Cancers. As with all readings, please take what is yours and leave out all the rest. And definitely cross watchers welcome. Alright, this will be a 3-spread read, Oracle, Cartomancy, and Tarot. And if enamored by my readings, please like and subscribe. More to follow. Alright, let's see what we got for my lovely Cancers, because I got some, like, fired up, pent up energy. You hear that? Muscle car muscling. The bees. I feel like you guys have made a big move. I don't know what it is, but that's a damn lot of cards to talk about it. Let's just get one. Oops. Let's just get one, hun. Thank you. The sickle. Ooh. The house. I said one, but I will take two, Spirit. So demanding. You have been a busy bee. You've been worker, putting that work in, putting the energy in. There's some light to this and dark to this, so you're not with bee stripes. There's an acknowledgement of both sides of the coin here. You're keeping your eye on that. I also have here the house. These are love oracle cards. And the sickle. Is it time to trim the roses down for spring so they grow up nice? Purple rose is one of my favorite roses. I know they're fake. Purple's my favorite color, so as long as I don't get too fat and look like a blueberry, I'll be fine. Yes, that is how my brain works. A lot of girls do. The house is your base. This is like, it's hard to not get the house card when you're Cancer, but this is like that home is where the heart is. It is like the resting, your home is where your cauldron sits. Home is where you can build from, like you can go have adventures all around the world, but nothing feels like coming home, There's no place like home, but it does require a little work with the sickle card. It takes a little bit longer these days to buy a house. It just takes a little bit longer to really make something out of anything. And this is you getting there, really putting your hands in the dirt. It's going to take a minute for you, but you've been working so hard that anything can happen. You've been putting in the numbers, putting in the work. If you've been saving, you got that down payment coming up soon. Spirit's like, go buy a lotto ticket, because you say you don't have to go out that much, because you definitely are going to be building some kind of home. But remember, there's some things that are going to have to be cut away. Some lovely cut flowers from your garden, even possibly. These are just a lot of sweet messages from Spirit. They also were talking about movies, and I was like, really? With the sickle? And they're like, well, you can get those outdoors projectionist things. In that movie, what is that movie? About Time. The movie's called About Time. And I've cried to this movie more than once. And it's about, they have this like very carefree almost existence, for various reasons, mostly because some of the family members can control time. But also, they have these nights out watching the projection, and they'll just lift up their umbrellas if it rains and keep watching, because it's their life. Ooh, lots here. A lot of Queen of Wands, double hitting. Because I have the Emperor here, which is Aries and Cancer, and I also have the Queen of Wands. I happen to be an Aries, but this could be Leo, Sagittarius, very likely an Aries. And your energy with a Hermit card, which is the Virgo card. And I also have your card, the Chariot card. I kind of wish I put you, I did put them back in the deck separately. So if it's going to pop up, you're going to pop up next to the Queen of Wands. Okay, let's conspire, as it were, because I feel the cards are demanding that, because I have the Six of Wands here, which is just not celebrating. You're putting in the work, you're building things, you don't want the accolades, you don't really care, because there is a bit of a loneliness about you. This Hermit card, standing alone, okay, it's about loneliness. Let's just admit it, but you are an Emperor. Cancer, male or female, you are an emperor. I don't think this is an Aries in your energy. I really feel like you are establishing yourself as the emperor of your empire, of your kingdom. There's, hey, if you're living in the closet under the stairs, it's a lot more residency than other people have. This may not be some big, expensive millionaire home with a pool and jacuzzi and lovely rose garden out back, but you've got something to hold your hand onto, and you're going to make it grow, and you're going to take it forward. Not only that, there's something here about making it pretty, about taking it forward as you, but Queen of Wands is a beauty. Ha ha ha. But it's actually like the encourager, the person you want to stare into their eyes and listen to, you know, them say really nice crap about you that, if you really think about it, is really basic about you, is your truth. And sometimes if it's in reverse, it can be somebody, you falling in love with yourself narcissistically, but it's in the upright, which means this is you falling in love with actually somebody with something. And it may also be just you being, I think actually it's you carrying that weight. I don't feel like there's a fire sign in your energy. I said Spirit is conspiring for us to read together right now, and then as soon as I touch this card, it's not me, it's not somebody else, it's you. I reached for it, but Spirit said, no, you're falling in love with you. Explain it straight out. You are presenting yourself out there in a very sincerely lovable way. This may actually be you selling your product and presentation. Really got it going on here as far as that goes, or whatever you're working on, whatever you're traversing. Outside is so loud today. So loud. Whatever you're traversing, it's something. Oh, remember I said speaking? This is the King of Swords. The King of Swords sometimes can be stoic, but he has the words necessary. Very smart, very bright, very slick. And next to the Queen of Wands, it means you're coming in with a different kind of sensibility, a sentimentality even perhaps, but something that's on fire. And I have the Two of Swords here. This is a preventative thing. There's something very preventative here, especially with the scythe when it comes to working and creating a long-term base, such as a home or anything, any company or business. There's been some resistance, and you know, don't cross the swords, don't cross the streams. This is very safe because some of you could be in security, but this is really that sense of peace. And because the flag there that they're waving is really a blank flag or a white flag, and it's not like you're surrendering, it's you bringing about peace to a situation, a mediation. It is lonely and you are succeeding, but so I want clarity on that Hermit card, because we wants to know. We know we're badass broads and gents putting in the work. Okay, I have 8 of Cups in the World. The World card is everything. This is, you've walked away from every limitation you have, including the limitations that left you thinking you couldn't do it by yourself. You just went for it. You put in the work, you put in the effort, and you're getting some type of reward. You're coming to a finale, which means you're coming to a beginning. And the beginning you're coming to, which would be this next line here, is there's such an ownership of it, there's such a command of it, and such a confidence there that it is impossible to ignore you. And so even if you don't have a winning lottery ticket, it's very much like having that commanding presence and energy and presentation and concept or solution that is going to absolutely knock their socks off. You have what it takes, you have what is needed. There's absolutely no reason for you to walk out of this without exactly what you want. Damn, Spirit. I'm like, I want it. But 8 of Cups, yes, you've walked away from all the limitations. Mostly because there was something about you not being able to do it alone, or you having to save up some money or whatever. It doesn't matter. You've gotten over that with the 8 of Cups. And now because you've done that, you're about to cross over into a whole new cycle. feel that movement of you crossing over into a whole new cycle of change and opportunity. But this one, you're definitely in the command chair. Okay, so if this is a love relationship, it's a bit of a stinker right now with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Because somebody is acting a bit childish with their words, with their actions. They may actually be, yeah, just acting the fool, acting the child, and also not committing. Not committing, because I feel either Cancer or you are all in there, but there's some love here that it really is. Why is they acting the fool? Why is they not feeling the passion? Because they feel a little challenged by you, and they feel they're a step behind you with the Judgment card here, and they are a whole step behind you, like a whole massive step behind you. This person is chasing you. It's why they have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords, because they have to put energy into this to catch up to you. Since you have the World card, you are ahead of them. They are barely learning the songs for peace and happiness and beauty. I mean, they're trying to do it fast and get through, because you're the world. You're the world. You're just like, I feel this floating, like I said, away. And then I feel this is them. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I gotta study those notes. Okay, let's play it. Auga. That was in red. It was hilarious. If you missed that when she says that, you gotta watch it again, because it's worth it. But yeah, they're behind you, or behind somebody. You may feel like you're the one behind, but that would be a false sense based on your other cards. So I'm pretty sure it's the other person, and they're trying to approach you playfully, or maybe even just like sexually, and not sincerely, committedly. It's not because there's no passion to be had from them. It's just that they realize that you're like, you made a move, and it basically bumps you up to Emperor, and you got all this going on. Things are going well. You may not be in the public eye. I think some of you Cancers with the Six of Wands in reverse, you're not being celebrated for this. You're just cashing checks, and you're okay with that. But like I said, your person is a step behind, and they are trying to they're like, how can I tempt them back to the things that were? And it's just happiness. You will accept them, even if they are a step behind you, for the happiness that you bring them. They just don't have a clue about that. But this person does make you happy. Oh, did I say it was back in baby's arms because of the bees and the babies? Did I mention that song has been ringing through my head all afternoon with Patsy Cline? And, you know, it's the part where, since we found out how it hurts, I doubt we'll ever quarrel anymore. And it may not be about quarreling. Spirit is saying it could just be like they realized they were a step behind, and they took a step back from you because of it. And when that happened, you both felt that sunlight dissipate from your energy, and you're like, hey, no, we need to come back together. And you may not even have that conversation. You may just miss this person, and you don't know why. It's because they make you happy, and they're feeling the same thing. Giggly like a baby. Giggly like a baby. And back in baby's arms, even though I'm hearing it, it's not necessarily a lover coming back. You may not have dated this person. This person is trying to keep up with you in, yeah, they're trying to keep up with you in swordsy kind of ways. They're trying to falsely start things. I have this Ace of Swords in reverse and a Nine of Swords in reverse. They tried to take a couple shortcuts because they wanted to get to lovey-dovey. They felt that connection with you, and they realized they're behind. And so they feel like they can only be socially with you. They shouldn't be dating anybody the way they are. This is really kind of, okay. The fastest way to your heart, and a 10 of Cups. Total harmony forever. Don't forget we have the Sun, the total happiness card here. This is advice from Spirit, but it seems like more like their advice. This person's going to start hanging out with your group. They're going to start kind of like shooting hoops with the boys that you hang out with, or join a sewing circle. Spirit, my God, did the grandmas just show up? No, there's a sewing circle or a tea party, whatever girls do nowadays. They're gonna try and like get in those to just get close to you. And then as soon as you see how sweet and harmony, this person's very agreeable, actually, Cancer. I think you're gonna warm this person's life, and they're going to warm you back up too, because you're just gonna like turn on your heat for them. But it's gonna be quick once you realize who this 10 of Cups is floating around you. You're gonna, yeah, it's gonna be quick. You guys are, but right now, just that, oh, another 10 of Pentacles, which is a duplicate card. All right, the only ace they got upright was the Ace of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Oh my gosh, Cancer, you tell them, if we all had $8 billion in our bank account, life would be really boring if we didn't have each other to love. I hope you hear that, because they really want to tell you that. But it's hard to have that kind of cavalier attitude when you're the one with the lower bank account. That's what I'm hearing. But Cancer, I hear you're doing well. Well, this person thinks you're doing superb, so you must be looking some kind of other if they think that you are like moving, you're leaving them behind. All right, my Cancers, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip or donate if the spirit moves you. Everything is in the box below. Have a wonderful Aries season, and I'll check back with you for your next reading. God bless.